city, and this is it. So this is the city on the backward side of Georgia Pole, close to the main ocean sort of a situation. And from here on out, you can actually contest the containers, but it is the same the other way around as well. The teams on containers can fall back towards your direction, and then you're going to be trouble. If bbluE is running towards you, but look at this. RNG is here as well. And RNG, the squad has been putting up amazing numbers for themselves as well. I mean, you need to look at the fact, like, yeah, bbluE is doing exceptionally well, but the other teams are playing really good games as well. So RNG is one of those teams, and these two teams, they can be in trouble, because TUF especially, because the 2-2 split coming from their direction, wherein the two players from the side of Falak have landed in the city, in the compounds, and the other two players, like Figlet and Respect, if you see their location, they are in the hospital area.
Yeah.
So they can actually be in trouble, but Aqua is going to start lighting the kill feed as soon as the match starts.
Exactly, and we'll have to see which team just goes out where, and how the match is going to end up for the teams out there. And see, these things are going to be important, as Aqua, if I remember correctly, Aqua has had a chicken dinner yesterday.
Yeah.
They had good run yesterday, and they would like to continue that run in a good way if they can. So we'll have to see what happens, as the first kill for the game just comes in their favor right now. And the major thing is they are really close to bbluE. So if a fight happens, like if a proper one-on-one battle and all those things happen, I would like to see how they, just get up with the fights out there. Well, like always on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, by the way, is seeing a fight with TUF's two players. It's Venom and Thor out there. So what's going to happen? That's only one of the things. And on the other hand, next is Zulkar has been taken down out here, as the other team would like to move. And as you can see, HFD's Sahab has taken him down and just, finish him overall. So fights are happening in the early stages, but where will the fights end? It's one of the questions.
And Falak always on the other side. He's trying to find a flank on the players of the side of TUF. Climbs up on the roof, is still looking for information, and is still trying to hunt down these players. Venom is going for the TPP through the window, looking on the house that Clone is hiding in. I think the footsteps have been heard, and with the way he rotated, even that information is going to be available to the side of Venom. So his teammates are coming in here, but they are making an open rotation. So Oasis is going to spot out these players coming in. And now this information, the fact that from 2, the number of enemies just went to 4, it's going to be available to the entire squad of Falak, as Oasis is going to take a nade to the face, drop down to 50% health, and Thor is going to go charging in. Oasis taking a lot of damage, but still survives. The knock just not coming in for these guys.
He survived at just 10-ish HP, and that was like a miracle survive. Now, if he survived it, he needs to make it count for his team. He has survived it for a reason. He needs to go in, charge in from the other directions, and just first heal up. Clone has got his back, and Clone is moving right forward with him. As they know, there's one squad as well. Anji's Hamad is still out there. We'll have to see if they, pick up a fight with the TUF after this, if it all goes southways. But then for now, the major thing is that teams have to get inside the circle as well. I can see in the minimap, Aqua's players were also shooting at someone. So we'll have to see if the fights are happening between Aqua and bbluE, because bbluE is good with 4 players. Will bbluE take this fight? SLR in the hands of bbluE goes. He wants to spot the players. If he spots them, obviously they are going to take an incredible fight out there. Falak's player, Fugle, is also trying to take the fights 3 times on that SKS. They are still trying to spot the players, trying to pop their heads out. The Terminator has had some damage, but then so did Fugle, as he has also taken a shot to the West out there. His West is still good. Respect drops on one player, and that is looking something really bad for TUF right now, as Falak Respect is moving in forward. He has to move through open, but Clone is out there to give him the proper cover. Owe still not finding any helmet or any healings for himself. He is still trying to survive out in this one. Owe, you can see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, has 4 bandages right now, but he is not popping them because he needs to go for a safer rotation, a good area for his team. If he can just go for it, it's going to be a good one. Level 3 backpack, level 3 helmet, level 2 vest for Fugle, and all of them are in a really good position, really good condition right now. But the major factor that comes to Falak is they are kind of separated with each other. They have to get inside the circle, and the circle, as you can see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, Envy is really good inside the circle. SUE is really good inside the circle. The northern-ish teams, the Yasnaya to Lipovka area, that is still crowded. Yeah. But then the teams will get inside the circle, and they might just avoid early fights. If they don't, And obviously, the kill feed is gonna run like crazy.
Yeah, the kill feed is definitely going to run like crazy because look at this. ʔᴑ, they landed on the northern Georgopol city and they are going to be coming in soon towards this circle. That is going to be, I think the easiest rotation is going to be towards from the side of Rozhok. So they are going to try and make that happen for themselves. But as they do that, they are going to catch a lot of teams off guard, which is going to mean that a lot of teams are going to be taken out as they make their way in. But on the other side, TUF, they need to get out of here. The blue zone is going to come in. And even though this is just going to be chip damage, the damage is definitely going to be there.
Yeah, the damage obviously is going to be there, but you can see for like Oasis driving out that vehicle because he knows that it is important for them to get inside the zone right now. He just has 4 bandages now. Now he has 10. Clone has 10. He has 4 bandages. They find out a US for themselves and they would like to just move in that US. Envy, this is the squad that is inside the circle right now. Would just like to stay there. ʔᴑ Pikachu, if I'm not wrong, is still outside the zone right now. All of the ʔᴑ squad is outside the zone. They are not. They haven't started their movement yet, and so is TUF. As TUF is also outside the circle. They have to get inside the zone. 1,300 meters of the distance is what they have to travel. But all that comes to a fact that they don't have any boosters for themselves. All they have is bandages and a first hit, so 75% HP, and then it's gonna go down once again. And the first airdrop has an MK14 alongside level 3 sub and a ghillie suit. Obviously, ghillie suit is gonna be much more helpful in the final circles and the circles that are yet to come. And MK, if you're using it on auto, obviously it's gonna drop a lot of bodies on there. And surprisingly, the first airdrop is in the military base, the place where no one was.
Yeah, the airdrop coming in the military base, but Envy is quite close to it, so they can go for the pickup. On the other hand, ʔᴑ, they have to be careful since now the chip damage is going to be quite significant. I mean, look at this. Some players are close to 60% health now, and that's just going to mean that they won't be able to take these fights. But now they are rotating from that bridge towards the Rozhok area, and that's where they will try and make their way in. Now, another team, NES, on our screens, North Esports. Are they going to get the chicken dinner for themselves this time around? ʔᴑ Pikachu, I think he spoiled up a couple of players out, these guys, but still not trying to go for the engagement. And this is a good decision. You need to prioritize your rotation inside the zone. Aqua is quite close to them, but they are just going to wait and wait for the fights before they actually get into the zone. They are going to make their way to the play zone, find a safe location, and then go for those fights, which is actually how you should do it. Because fighting in the blue zone means that you are dealing with 2 forms of damage at the same time. The blue zone damage is going to kick in, and the damage for the guns is obviously going to be there. You do not want to fight with methods that, with basically situations that you can't control.
Exactly, like that is one of the things. And look at this, Aquam's outside the circle right now. They don't have a vehicle for themselves. Will the first circle be their demise? But on the other hand, Murtaza takes down ʔᴑ Tyrant. So ʔᴑ Tyrant is down right now. Look at this HFD just moving forward. ʔᴑ goes, he has to move in. The damage has been done. The health is low right now. Can they give the adequate cover? I don't think so. I think one of the players will fall down out here, and that is going to be looking really, really bad. TF Thor also goes down by the play zone. But ʔᴑ Tyrant, can he get a revive? Will the cover fire come in? What is gonna happen? Pikachu spots one, but then the player spot Pikachu as well. Cronus is doing damage out there. ʔᴑ Pikachu is low on health right now. Will be applying bandages. That is just gonna waste a lot of time for ʔᴑ right now, as they cannot give a revive to Tyrant. What is gonna happen? HFD, I think HFD is gonna win this one in a surprising turn of events. The circle is not on them, and no doubt Tyrant will be revived right now. Tyrant will be taken out as they confirm their kill. ʔᴑ Pikachu, the call has been given to move in further to the zone right now. The Pikachu, look at this. Pikachu will also take damage out there. His buggy has been taken down, as well as one of the eyes has been bursted. He only has 4 bandages. Will be applying, and after that will be moving away. I think ʔᴑ is in a bad spot right now.
Yeah, they are going to be in a pretty bad situation right now. The bandages are going to come in for these guys, and I don't think anyone wants to see this. Anyone wants to see ʔᴑ being the first team eliminated. And now, Aqua, the players are closing in towards that one guy who was healing himself in the area of ruins, and they are gonna get out of there, but can they make it safely to the Pochinki area? Because I think that has to be one of the safest and the closest location where the players from the side of ʔᴑ can be. But the other teams have the same idea, and they are gonna be closing in as well. And So these are the conversation about the hard situations in the game, but talking about the easy stuff, I think Envy is gonna have the easiest rotation of them all. They just have to cross the Nova Bridge, and they're already in the circle right now, but once they cross the Nova Bridge, they are going to be able to take the fights in the next circle as well.
know,
Unless the circle makes a massive shift.
Exactly. I don't know if they have to cross the bridge right now. Probably later, but right now it's just that they are safe in that area. Not the Nova Bridge. They can go from the military bridge, the left one bridge as well, because Nova Bridge is going to be leaving the circle sometime soon, and that is going to be where the blue zone will be. But for now, if I have to say, talk about the places that are out there, and look at this, oh my god, Circle has had a tremendous shift, if anything, and that is solely on poaching now, and we actually need to move.
Yeah, and we actually need to move in, and as I said earlier, it is going to be a pretty easy movement for them as well, because there are no teams present from the Nova Bridge all the way through farm, and it is just that outside Pochinki area that has been conquered by these players. Aqua, they have already made their way into the Pochinki city, and NES, they are on the outskirts. R3D Esports is on the almost everyone is outside Pochinki except for Aqua, who are already in there. Bablu have gone for a split up, wherein Pikachu has been left behind, and Zameen and his other teammate, they have moved forward, wrapping around the entire city before trying to spot out the players before they actually go in for an engagement. This can be actually quite risky, since if one of the guys actually gets taken out, they are going to be another man down. Tyrant has already been taken out earlier, so now they are just going to play with just 3-man squad.
I mean, they'll have to change the strats, and the strat change is coming, like slowly and slowly. Right now, Bablu will be in a good spot because they are coming in from the northern direction of the area, so the rotation is really good. And VFX Oxy on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. S3 Old Boy was spotted. HFD Cronus goes down as R3D Walker joins the party of the fight out there, and VFX Rage Oxy just trying to spot the players and take them down. They have 40 bullets in their AKM and M16 with a 6-time scope. Really good loot out there, but level 1 helmet. Look at this Walker just moving in, takes down HFD's Umar as well. But on the other hand, they are going to be contested on the other side. But HFD's Batsahib has also been taken down out there. Colossi takes down HFD Umar, and it will be the final player, Murtaza, that bites the dust. And Team HFD becomes the first team to be eliminated out here in a surprising turn of events.
Yeah, it's gonna be surprise, definitely, but Bablu still surviving in this game, and H2E, they are gonna be in their crosses. Two of the players have been knocked out, but can the finishes come in? Are the kill steals gonna be there, or is NES gonna finish these players off? As GamerX, he gets a revive, but on the other side, TUF take an exit from this game as well. Amer with that Kar 98 on him is gonna look to land those shots on GamerX, switches the gun to the Scarlet, but GamerX, he has gone away in the other distance, and I think now at this point, Bablu is the team that's dishing out the damage. Amer, you can spot the players. The spray comes in from that Scarlet, and the two players are going to be dropped. One kill being confirmed as Ghost is going to finish off Dread, and Gamer is going to be taken down by Zameen.
Yeah, and the players are just taking a fight, and did I hear Zameen out there?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so that is like a new change in the final game out here, in the final day as well. Like, we have never seen that guy play right now, but you have heard a lot of good things about him. So we'll like to see what happens. But then Zameen, obviously, what about seeing what happens? He is taking out kills for the team, so he is doing the work out there, doing the best that he does. And look at this, R3D, they've had 3 kills. They're trying to make in that number increase, as they are trying to spot the players. NESM still out in the area behind Pochinki, but the fact is the circle has left that space. The circle is on R3D and Falak's side, so R3D is going to be really safe. Not anymore, I think. I spoke to soon as Bablu is moving in forward towards them, you can see. So Bablu, once they move in, they always go for the fights, and they are not phased by any kind of fights. Look at that, Bablu is moving between 2 teams in the mini-map, if you can see through that. So they have Falak on one side, R3D on the other side, and I think they are going to be looking for a fight. As Pikachu has spotted R3D Walker out there. They have spotted all the players of R3D. R3D, I think they have been given the call that we have to move in backward right now, because the team that is out front is Bablu. And look at this, NB really close to 2x right now, as Moth was trying to take out the spray out there. Look at this Ghost, I mean, the vehicle is on a critical health. 3 more shots and the vehicle is going to go down, and the Afshar goes down as the player just blasts his vehicle on the other side, and 2x Mod just bites the dust. Fogler has spotted one of the players. Envy is dropping. Bablu Zameen has dropped as well on the other side, and Nisai is taking the fights against the real TG. Ghost also goes down. One final play from Bablu remaining. Will it be the extra Bablu on this position? I don't think so. No one would be wanting that right now. If that happens, that will be quite unfortunate, as VFX Team Oxy was taking up the fight with Team Bablu. TG Solokin goes down as enemy Psych was taking his fights, and the vehicle blast, I think that is going to be just helping them out. The R3D Ezio has been taking shots from all the sides as 2x Allianz just goes down, and R3D Walker's grenade takes down VFX Rage, Oxy, and Envy. Psych surprisingly just staying out there. The bot has been taken down, but Psych goes on. It's just many stocks out there. Too many grenades. So many grenades just coming into the equation. The kill feed is running with the grenades right now. For the Puglet spot, I spotted one of the players as well. Bablu gets eliminated out there. I mean, that is just going to be really amazing. Not amazing for Bablu right now, but Bablu Pikachu is surviving. That is an amazing thing, that he solely is taking the team right now.
And R3D Zed is going to take on the players, but 2x Moth, he's going to be deleted. Allian is going to be taken down.
R3D Ezio did not even open the scope and he took the shot. Incredible. Wow. Incredible out there. NES Sensei is moving in forward. That shot was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing, it was intense, but now we have to see, can you convert those amazing shots into a chicken dinner for yourself? As the other teams, they are going to close into these open areas, and R3D have already taken control of the center. And another question is going to be, how long can Pikachu survive without his teammates? In fact, VFX Oxy, the smoke dissipates. Respect, he has a clear vision, the M4 in hand. Can he get the deletion on the players from the side of VFX Oxy? But on the other side, they still have the car for cover, and if the car gets blown up, then it's going to be trouble. I mean, if they step back before it gets blown up, then they will have good cover in front of them, but right now it's just a liability for them.
Yeah, that is exactly going to be one of the things out there. But then Pochinki area, the one where the circle is going to end in a while, and the circle is going to be shifting on the other side. But I want to see where Bablu Pikachu is, because he is being surrounded by 3-4 teams right now. Will he be safe out there? That is going to be one of the questions, because exactly now the circle has shifted from his side and he has to move in. On the other hand, NES is in a really good spot right now, because circle is on them. R3D is in a really good spot. Circle is on them. Further Clone takes on 2 players from RNG, as Aladdin also bites the dust with a UMP in his hands out there. And further, I think the call has been given to get inside, either inside the circle or to finish what they started. And I think they are going to be moving to the back end, as they will be spotting RNG's players out there. Clone on one side, he has to stop this vehicle to take up the fight, but Clone will be taken down. No, Clone has taken down one player, but now he gets down, as now the fights are on the other end. One more player just bites her. It's going to be Sketch out there from Oasis' side, and Aladdin, once he goes down, which he does, that is going to be the elimination for Team RNG out there.
Another good team being taken out early on. RNG exiting the stage. Is it going to mean that Bablu is just going to ensure their domination? I mean, they have ensured their domination, but RNG, as we said, Envy and RNG need to finish in the top 3 by the end of today. They still have a lot of games remaining, and look at this, Pikachu, he is far off in the distance, but he could be in trouble. R3D Colossi looking to shoot on the player from VFX Oxy, and the shot somehow managed to connect.
Somehow it just managed to connect out there. That was something just going on and on and on. And look at this. We have the grenade on Colossus. It can take him down if he will just keep on staying out there. And one player goes down. Pika moving in from the back end to take the fight, and R3D might be in a bit of trouble. Joker goes down, Ezio goes down, Colossi goes down. One final player surviving. Colossi has also been taken out of the equation right now. Nexus Hunk is on a streak of 3 kills right now. He is just moving forward with the kills, with the skills, with the gameplay. H2 Esports with just 1 player surviving. Bablu with 1 player. VFX Oxy, R3D all with 1 player surviving right now. Envy's players, the count is 2, but then they are being contested on the sides. Nexus Taha still trying to spot the players. His level 3 West is totally done for, totally damaged, totally ending out there. And Maxi is still trying to spot the players. If he spots the players, I mean, obviously that is going to change everything. The Fuse Sire has been taken down by Falak Oasis and will be finished with that Scar L instantly. Walker has had a smoke cloud right in front of him. This back end of Pochinki, this is the first time that I'm seeing a circle out there, and I would like to see how it just ends in the scenario. H2 Esports is outside the circle. The player, one single player of H2E, I don't think so. He wants to give a kill to someone or something, and now he just makes his way to inside of the circle. And Maxi from NES was using a grenade. It did not hit anyone right now. But one good thing about North Esports is that they have all the three players alive. ɪṛ and ᴅᴜ outside the circle. They have to get inside the circle right now. ᴅᴜ goes down. That is going to be the end of team. ᴅᴜ out there on the 11th position. 10 teams remaining out for the next fight. And look at that. The player being spotted and being shot at.
Yeah, Sensi manages to catch out a few of the players from side of ɪṛ off guard. And FS Freestyle is going to come in from the other side, and the finishes are going to be confirmed. But the kills being stolen. ɪṛ, they are going to be in trouble as Baba, with that M249 in his hand, goes for the tap shots. And I think, was that how he got the finish? I don't think so. But now he is just using that gun to create some pressure. And now the turn is going to be Envy's as his crosshair turns towards their sides. But Envy, they rotate behind the smokes just to be careful. And Baba is still focused in the other direction. So they are going to be safe for now.
Still focus in the other direction. But look at this, FS Baba obviously using that M249. You know the 100 bullets, the damage that they do. FS Baba trying to spot the players out in the 광ᴜᴜᴜ. Look at this, NES using the smokes for themselves just so that they can move into one of the directions for their movement. But will it be the end of ɪṛ out there, as ɪṛ was in a really good bad spot? H2 Esports gets eliminated. ɪṛ gets eliminated on the 9th position this time. BFX Oxy with a single player. That too outside the circle is going to be a bad thing. But ʀᴜᴜ takes down one, takes down two as well. Envy shot gets taken down, and 𝜌 gets taken down. I think that is going to be the end of team Envy as well. FS Baba with that M249 still trying to spot the player. He knows the location. He knows that Oasis is out there. M249 is trying to do the damage, but then Oasis goes down as M249 will be out. 27 bullets, needs to reload as well. You see that Molotov on one side, that is just gonna let ʀᴜᴜ not to rotate from the right. Now they can, and I think they're gonna go for it because right rotation will be the best out there. ʀᴜᴜ respect still trying to pop up the adrenaline boost for himself, or if not just energy drinks and painkillers. And ʀᴜᴜ is just sitting out there. They have a smoke behind them so that they can have a cover. And FS, there is no stopping Freestyle. Freestyle is on 26th position right now. They need to be in the top 24, and I think they have just found the right game for themselves.
Yeah, they have just found the right game for themselves, and this could be the start of the climb for this team. As now only 4 teams remain. Diffuse, they do not have a chance at this one, and ʀᴜᴜ respect is just going to blow himself as the car blows up. He's going to be taken down. ʀᴜᴜ is the only man remaining, and he has the drop right behind him. So he can use that for cover, step back a little bit and try and find it out with that. But now Freestyle, they have a massive advantage with all 4 players in there. And so do North Esports.
4 teams remaining, 10 players alive out there. Final circle might come really soon. 7th circle on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Which team is gonna win? That is gonna be one of the big questions, as ʀᴜᴜ respect is out. ʀᴜᴜ is out there with just 1 player surviving out for themselves. What is gonna happen? 10% probability for them to win. Diffuse official as well, 10% probability for themselves. North Esports and Freestyle 40%. Which team is gonna hit that 100% mark is gonna be the question, and that is gonna be the answer that we'll be getting in quite a while right now. But still, it's gonna be a 4v1v1 situation in these fights out there. You see, Diffuse Ronnie's crosshair was exactly at the spot where you could spot the players. Maxi's out there, Sensei's out there. ᴜᴜᴜ goes down as NES Sony just takes down 1 player. What's gonna happen out in this one? We'll have to see. And Black has been spotted as well. I think this is gonna be the changing point for Freestyle, as NES Sensei is taking all the fights. Baba also has to move in forward. If they do, that is gonna be something. But then right now, team number 11, that is our NES North Esports. Still enough a good squad. I spoke too soon. Baba with an M249 just takes him down. Sensei 1 HP. 1 HP play coming in. Can he heal out here or not? Is gonna be a big question. He's popping up a first hit as he thinks he has an adequate cover right now. Baba, the guy with M249, needs a revive right now. Malik is sitting out there. 29 bullets in his gun as well. Snow is looking really bad, but he has a smoke for his cover right now. The grenades and molotovs and the smokes, everything is being thrown at from one direction to the other. Emma's grenade takes down Baba once more as he was low on health. This will be his 4th knock, if anything. Look at this. ʴ̈ᴜᴜ is still sitting out there. No one knows it. Black, the grenade was really close to him. He could have traveled that distance. Vehicle was not needed out for that one.
He could have just walked back, but he chose to take away the car just so the nades do not actually make anything go pop instantly. But the amazing thing that I want to talk about is going to be the fact that ʴ̈ᴜᴜ is still sitting there inside the smoke, and he hasn't moved. Okay, he is moving now, so this noise is going to be given away, and that is going to be a bad decision as damage is going to be there. And Falak is going to take an exit. His last man is going to be deleted from the server. And now Malik, he's trying to spot out the players from the side of North Esports. And Ronnie from Diffuse actually spots out Maxi. I mean, he shot in the same direction the previous shots were fired in, but he could not catch out the player off guard. North Esports, they are going to be in trouble as the players have been knocked down. Snow is going to be in trouble. Sensi is going to be taken out at any given moment. Still surviving with 20 and all them. That's just going to leave the team with one man standing. And that is just going to be so bad for them. On the other side, FS, Freestyle, an amazing game coming in from their side. All 4 players still in this. Diffuse Ronnie, can you make this happen? Can this clutch be yours? The nade is going to come in. Sensei, he gets knocked out, and that's just going to be North Esports, just one guy remaining.
Oh, look at that, Ronnie is out there, takes down ᴑᴜᴜ in the equation. Now they know he takes down one more. Black has been taken down. Can the snake bite 4 people for a 1v4? Malik is on the domination right now as he has 3 kills. But will that be enough? I mean, the revives are coming in. Ronnie has to play from coast to coast. Maxi is also at one direction now. Maxi has attention towards Ronnie. I think so. He was throwing some grenades and throwables out there. And Baba, now they have to get inside for the circle. This can just backstab them as Black goes down. Maxi takes down one. But the kill steal is coming. Ronnie steals the kill. Incredible out there. Spawns second, takes him down as well. But Malik was out there for a cover fire. Diffuse official gets eliminated. One player, Maxi. Can he clutch a 1v3? If not 1v2 out there, as one player is just down. ᴑᴜᴜ, he can heal himself, or I don't know if he's down out there, but Baba is definitely down, the guy with M249. So Malik is surviving out there. What will be his play after this, as ᴑᴜᴜ needs to heal for himself? The guy does not have a heal. He does not have a single heal for himself. 2 teams remaining. 1 versus 2. One guy with full health versus 2 players with 75 HP and 1 more who has just healed himself. The circle is collapsing. The circle is closing, and this will be the final circle. 10 more seconds, and after that, the heal battle comes. The person who has a hold of this vehicle will be in the best spot after this, because he'll be having a personal cover for himself. But I don't think so. Look at that. Maxi is still kind of outside the circle. His legs are outside the circle. Moving in, snaking inside the circle right now. Malik is trying to spot the players, but that is the wrong direction. Maxi will go down. Almost. And now he goes down. And Freestyle in a comeback. They have a chicken dinner.
They have a chicken dinner for themselves, and that was an amazing performance from their side. And even Maxi put up an amazing